I suppose we just go from the top and work our way down, which is really just the two of you, isn't it? Tumult Subduer. The Adventurers Guild reported strange activity in Leeway Soltero in the middle of the seal of the area. Sensing danger, you and Paimon decide to head over to investigate. Conveniently right next to a teleport waypoint. Yay! I'm just doing the time-sensitive things first, in case you're wondering. Who's going to be voiced? Well, Paimon will be.
Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from?
Yeah, like I said, this voice still... Did I say it, or did I just say it to my co-worker when we were talking about Paimon? The voice still sounds too much like Karina's Paimon. It's like she's deliberately trying to emulate Karina's Paimon, but fortunately it is less jarring on the ear, so I'll take that as a win.
Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
Because Paimon isn't sassy in any other language. It's like English is the only language that she's incredibly sassy and sarcastic in. And irritating. That deposit looks familiar. Does it? It doesn't look familiar to me.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing. Just like old times. Then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
I'd settle for you just working on your plosives, Mihoyo.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead.
You don't say.
I'll have to ask you to turn back.
The big glowy pink ball of death could have given that away.
No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant Traveler sounds ridiculous. When did I get the title of Sergeant, though? Who sergeantized me? Was it during the war? Why do your eyebrows look green?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Oh, so it is new. Okay, I'm not the only one who's confused. Me? Absolutely not.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary
So you
talents.
decided to give me a middle of the rank?
Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Oh, you're honoring me for my position further afield, not the position I have in Leeway. Your head definitely has a green tint to it, sir. It's really icky.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Okay.
Wait, Kuching's here too?
Well, he literally just said that, so yes.
Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Kaching's gonna be silent, isn't she? Wait, no, she got recast. Didn't she? I don't know. Or is this gonna be old Kaching voice? Fucking Kaylee Mills.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and her second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Feng Jin.
That's definitely new Kaching, right? I need more than just 3 words.
It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
I'm gonna be honest. It's been so long since I've heard her, I can't tell. I think this is a new Kaching voice actor. But like I said, it's been so long since I've heard her, I don't remember what she sounded like originally. Oh no. Would her character have been changed? I might go into the character and see if her character's voice act lines. Surely that'd be the first thing they replaced, the character voice lines. Sergeant Lunara apparently reporting for duty.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
Her accent sounds more American than it did previously.
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks.
Okay, definitely new voice. She sounds painfully American. I'm sorry that I just insulted pretty much 90% of my my viewership, but some of those, the way she says words, it's so heavily American. Oh.
Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain.
Oh, really?
This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be. And all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops.
I think the problem and the reason why she sounds so heavily American is because of the way she speaks slower. And so she's sort of emphasizing more words. So in something that should just be something simple as monsters, it's monsters. It's just dragged out. Some of the other words were the prime examples of that. I don't think there were any in this particular phrase. But yeah, I think it's because she's slowed down her speech and it just sounds so emphasized.
Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue.
See, instead of just saying costly, it's costly. It's just slowed down and drawn out. It's quite painful. But at the same time, the slow and measured way of speaking is the way Cutting speaks. So it's in character. I'm just not used to
Military
it.
action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
It's usually, I wouldn't say always.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
I mean, you're presupposing you can eject yourself from the domain when you choose. That might not always be the case. A few hours? I'm sorry, I would have taken my time if I'd known the Lady Yahung wanted to catch up with Lunara in private.
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Whew, that's way too close up for the size of my monitor. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. Ooh, that sounds cool and educational. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out, too. Another ley line disturbance, huh? Sounds familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in recent past. Didn't Inazuma suffer from the same? Because wasn't they with A last time we had one of these ley line outbursts? Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. Ha ha ha, about that. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red.
It's pink!
There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Okay, one, that shit is not apple red. Paimon, not even close. It was 100% more magenta. Two, I don't know that I'd equate it to food. I know you always think about food, but I wouldn't make that comparison even remotely. Tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. Wow, way to show your hubris. I remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon's asleep. Huh. Heh. I see what you're doing, Lunara. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
They're hiring me to take care of the shit inside the domain. You didn't catch that?
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you've already noticed, the Leyland disturbance differs from previous cases in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest see, that shit's pink! You cannot tell me that's red! My monitor is not off on its colours to my knowledge. The deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within. This battle could drag on forever. This is red, or at least in this lighting it's red. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analysing items without too much trouble. But once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome by the sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger, Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got pretty dicey at points. Oh my, you're starting to sound like Kurt from Greedful. Things are about to get a bit dicey. My verdict is that we need to find someone highly resistant to Leyline interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. Oh, I see where this is going. If they let us squat inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment and strike at the heart of the domain and quell this Leyline disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing. I'm the only viable candidate.
We have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course.
As you said, a passive defense.
Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
She's speaking a lot faster than she was previously. Why the sudden change?
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I'll help for reasons both professional and personal.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. All right, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain, this time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Lunara, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most. Cool, we're going to use the team that's untried and has never been in combat before. Sounds great. Enter the domain through the disturbance point. Let's go, Skirk. Let's figure out how you function. Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the core's domain. Nope, domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
And a triumphant return you shall have. I'm ready for whatever that domain throws at me.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Yelan's not coming with? Stygian Onslaught. Alright, let's figure out what this actually is. You must select difficulty for Stygian Onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenges will start featuring leyline disturbances which affect combat. Your opponents will also grow trickier to deal with. I don't like the sound of that. What's the maximum level I must achieve to get my Primogems? Completing a more difficult challenge will also let you obtain the rewards from the difficulties below that one. After you enter a challenge, you must head to 3 separate battlefields and complete 3 time-limited battles. Can I use the same team for all 3 battles? The challenge is considered complete for this difficulty once all opponents in the 3 battlefields are beaten. You can invite teammates to take part in co-op challenges while in co-op mode. When multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. Co-op challenge results will be recorded separately, and you can check said records at any time. However, only single-player mode challenge records can be displayed. Okay, hold up. What do I need to do? I need to do hard. Though I should really figure out how to play before we get there. Hard it is. Defeat powerful foes on 3 battlefields. Then the disturbance. Exalted ones will receive an eminent boon. Oh, that's not good. During the disturbance outbreak, whatever that is, you can complete battles to claim special rewards, whatever that is. There's a lot happening here that I'm not understanding. Okay, we're fighting a Hydro Tulpa, which is not great for my party, although they are cryo-based, so maybe. Lava Dragon Statue, which is great. Oh, it says here, yes, we're at a disadvantage, though we are cryo, not hydro. We have a disadvantage here against him, which is unfortunate. I thought would be fine. Why does fire have an advantage against fire? That makes no sense whatsoever. And then cryo has an advantage against that. I mean, that makes sense that they've got 3 different elements and they have different things and different advantages. But you will notice that Electro is not listed. That is interesting. Use elemental attacks to destroy helpers, freeze them to interrupt us. Yeah. After taking Hydro or cryo damage, it will gradually return to the high-res initial format. Doesn't sound great. And then, yeah, okay, whatever. We'll just hit things and pray, quite honestly. Set rewards. Wait, I can get artifacts from this? What is this? I can try and get a better one for Skirk. Or is there the one for Kokomi? I don't remember what it looks like. Is that it? Yeah, I could do this one for Kokomi. And try and get her better artifacts. See if I can replace the purple one. Yeah, let's take that. Does anyone else need it desperately? I mean, I think Mona needs artifacts. She doesn't have any, but let's do that. Okay. Well, I don't know how this is going to work. Oh my, this is pretty. It's so much nicer than the bright white screen. I wish the whole game was like this. Wait, what? Why am I the fucking traveler? What's this weak bitch gonna do? I'm sorry, what is this underleveled Hydro Traveler going to accomplish? In normal, advancing, and hard challenges, you can adjust your party composition before every battle. Oh, thank God. I thought we were just going in as a traveler. I'm like, how is she supposed to survive? Oh, in co-op mode, the leader shall... Yeah, cool. That's great. Okay, it's fine. Just had a heart attack, but we're fine. Now, you haven't said whether I can or can't have the same party across all challenges. Who do I have next? I had Layla, and then it was Farina, and then it was Kokomi. Okay. And the same party. Is there not a button I can just say same for all? Maybe if I just didn't put them in, would it default to the last party I set, or would it just not let me proceed? Who knows? Moving on. I hope they don't die. That could get awkward. Okay.
Allow me! My guiding stars!
Ooh, those are some nice numbers, girl. I haven't seen those numbers in a while. Ow. Oops. Can I collect these rifts? No?
Rest and rebuild! Strike a pose! Not now. Don't be scared.
I'll figure it out eventually. Might take me a while, but I'll figure it out.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! My guiding stars!
Mine to wield.
I'm holding it. I don't know that it's doing anything, but I'm holding it. I don't think it did anything. But it doesn't matter. We won the battle. Go team. I'm confused. Why are we on normal difficulty? I said hard. What the? I'm so confused. Why does it say normal difficulty? Did I not select hard? Oh, wait, it says hard in the corner. What? Hard. Normal. I don't understand. It's, wait, I need resin for this shit? I already used resin this morning to finish my weapon building. I don't want any of that. Oh, that though is good. I needed a circlet. And it's a healing bonus circlet. I got exactly what I wanted. Are you kidding me? What substats did she need? Holy shit. I love it. But I don't understand. How do I challenge the other ones? I'm so confused. Oh, I've got to select them one by one? I thought it would just put me through all 3 battles. I'm so confused about how this works. It's fine. Let's go fish.
Hold the line.
And yes, I meant Kokomi, not this creature in front of me.
Extinguished.
Mine to wield.
It's taking less damage than I'd like because of ouchies. The resistances and shit.
Strike a
It's
pose.
fine.
Not now. Hold. Mine's to commit. Sword.
Ooh, little boys. Ow. Kokomi, I need to do some healing, woman. I know you're immune. I'm just trying to get the energy to get my ult. Get out of that, please. That doesn't look fun. Okay.
Of the deep.
Is that going to help at all?
Let the world collide. The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Extinguished. Mine to wield. Annihilate power.
Ow.
I like it.
How long does your healing dude last, by the way, Kokomi? I haven't really paid attention, but it feels like it's not as long as Serena's. Am I wrong? Am I right? Oh, well, I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Wait, there's extra rewards? What? Let's just finish this. I don't know. I don't see any manifestation of that particular screen. Let's just finish this.
Allow me. Shower me with praise.
Extinguished. Power.
Hold the line. My guiding stars. Stars.
Power.
Rest and rebuild. Torrent, bring refuge. Let the world collide. The night is cold. Cold. Mine to commit.
Power.
Ooh, look how big that burst is. Get out of it. Oh. Yeah, okay, I need my healer. Kokomi, I need some heals, please. I shouldn't have put Farina in. She's just gonna kill me.
Not now. Don't be scared. Rest and rebuild. Covenant of the deep.
I'm pretty sure Kokomi's burst requires her to be on the field. I think that's what I was reading in her thing.
Mine to wield.
Could be wrong though. Almost there. I have no idea if I'm using skirt correctly, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And I'm enjoying these bright colours. They're very pretty. Okay, now what? I did what I set out to do. I got all 3. This. Do I have to do this 3 more times? But what do I do if I get this? Do I get her? I'm just gonna leave, but continue to do what? And I don't even know, where's the hard? Where does the hard come in? I'm very confused. I said to do it on hard. Do I have to do it multiple times? I don't understand. This is a very confusing domain.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths.
Maybe it's the Archon War? The Cambrian Cataclysm, perhaps?
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
I am. And by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all. I don't know. Until I get into the event screen, I'm really confused.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
If I was triumphant, wouldn't it have disappeared behind me? You described the battles you fought at Goting and Yelan.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you've weakened the land disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
You're welcome. Or they could enter the domain and get a taste of real danger. The land disturbance is a stubborn foe. It will take time to conquer it.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
What is that gesture?
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler.
Okay.
Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We've turned the tables on the situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to the Millelith recruits. Great news. I'll keep giving it my all. With the immediate danger gone, I'll support as needed.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows, maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Alright, this is a separate reward system to what I was looking at. Or at least, I didn't access it from my screen. Complete the difficulty. Ah, I see. I mean, I can do that, although they were doing a lot of damage to my Skirk. For every 120 dire prestige gained, no limit, you will earn an additional 5-star artifact. Ah. When you reach 1200 dire prestige, you will earn a dire commendation. Okay. I mean, I don't know what that means, but that's fine. I mean, I could, I guess. It's not hurting me to continue doing it. Give me a second, though. Just gonna go to Kokomi and her artifacts and her circlet. Yeah. So much better for you. I mean, the stats are subpar, but it's better than what you had. Yay! Problem solved. That's great. You just keep going. Oh, so much better. 35.9%. That better be effective in that combat. Okay, that's great. So you've got better artifacts. Yours, they're fine. You seem to have all gold, so I'll assume yours are fine. Yours are all gold, so they seem fine. Jean, did we ever fix you up? Yes, I did. Except you don't even have a full set, so maybe I didn't. You've got some random ass shit happening there. I've got two pieces. Fair enough. Interesting that you ladies are my next choice. Mona, actually, I haven't even tried to get anything from you. But Mona's half leveled. She's kind of not half. She's only partially leveled. She's level 50? Yeah, level 50. And that's it. She doesn't have a weapon. She doesn't have any talents. Actually, no, I started with talents and then I ran out of like wobberflower shit or something like that. What do you need? This is the wrong way to have looked at that. Training guard. What does Mona need? Mona. Mona, Mona, Mona. Oh, wow. Why did you get to 50? Congratulations. Not quite sure you... Yes, I know she's subpar. Rub it in, why don't you? Artifacts. What's best? I don't know what's best. I feel like I should look at what I need. I mean, it's only a 10% difference here. But I guess if most people go with this, I should go with this. Noblesse oblige. Yeah, okay, the internet can't agree. Some websites are giving me noblesse oblige and some are giving me emblem of a severed fate. So I'm just going to go with the noblesse oblige. So can I get that from here? So let's just go back in. Menacing. It's auto put me on menacing. Oof. Okay. Noblesse, noblesse, noblesse. It's you? Yeah. Noblesse oblige. Let's go! Oh, this is a different screen. I'm just gonna level 100. I only have level 80 characters. That's not good. Should I kind of feel like I should be making appropriate teams, but let's just see if we can make it through. And if I die, then we have to just reassess, you know? Wait, what? Oh, it is making me do separate teams now. That's so weird. Why were you letting me do it before? Okay, well in that case, yeah, I'll have to get on the bottom line. Wait, that means I have 2 healers. That's not going to work. Because who's going to heal a second party? I've got Jean and nobody else. I don't have any other healers. Yeah, I'm going to have to separate y'all. Well, she can go in either of those slots because she's not being used for attack. Who's an advantage? Fire? No, let's put you here because you're good at healing. Neelu. Oh, but Neelu, that's not going to work. Oh, I'll hate them. I'll hate them and Toma for that. And Fire Hazard. I don't have any other pyro game. Where's Jean? Jean can go there. I don't have anything else that can help you. Ben at level 65. I'm a pathetic Diluc at 80. Yeah. I mean, bro, you could, if you want to have a go, be my guest. It's just not good. Oh, I forgot about you, Yoimiya. Hi, Yoimiya. Unfortunately, most of my talents that work well with others are all hydro. And then you two don't play well with others. Or at least I've never found Kaching to play well with others. He certainly doesn't. He's definitely an on-screen. Yoimiya, who do you want for support, girl? This is so not ideal. And I only have one Dendro character other than Nahida. Who's in that team? You want Shanha? Shanha doesn't work in that team composition though. Shanha can go down here though. Although I feel like something of her is missing in her build. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I mean, I could throw you on the field to apply some shit, but you're so dead. Okay, that's really not working for me. Like at all. I prefer just using the same team 3 times. Why did that change? Why do you no longer let me do that? In menacing, fearless, and dire challenges, characters that take part in one battle will not be able to participate in the... No shit, I just figured that out. Along with their equipped weapons and artifacts. That doesn't make much sense to me. In single-player challenges, you can adjust your party composition before every battle. However, if you modify a composition that's already challenge records, you'll have to reset the corresponding record. Okay. Additionally, when you complete a battle, if you have a character in your current party who is using weapons or artifacts used in other battlefields, you'll have to reset any conflicting challenge records. Whatever. Let's just go. You're making it sound far more complicated than it really ought to be. Okay, try not to die, bro.
Fire hazard!
Gotta play a little more conservatively. Oh, you have friends now? I've barely even damaged this thing. Holy shit. Oh my god, one-shot kill on Bennett. I actually don't think I can do this. I think my party's too weak at level 80 against level 100. Jesus. Yep, and there we go. I can't do it. I mean, I wasn't really expecting to be able to do it against level 100. But that was worse than I was expecting. Oh well. I got the Primogems, which is really all I still had to do, so I can't really be mad about that. Done. Moving on. Sir, as I've said, every other time I've teleported here, you're in the fucking way. Move.
Add
Hi,
Astra.
Catherine.
Thank you for
I just want my rewards, thank you. Wait, don't I normally get... Oh, it's not appearing on the side. I thought I normally get... Maybe I shouldn't see my rewards clearly. It's fine. I probably just missaw.